Hi, everybody. It's Dennis Daly, welcoming you to All Week Theater. Every week I take a classic old-time radio episode, cut it up into 5 pieces, and present it for your convenient listening pleasure. Now part 4 of Young Mr. Lincoln, as heard on Academy Award Theater.
Now, the House of Squibb presents Part 2 of Academy Award, starring Henry Fonda in Young Mr. Lincoln with Ward Bond.
Pretty music you're playing there, Mr. Lincoln.
Why, hello, Judge. Mighty pleasant to see you this evening.
Doggone it, Lincoln, this is against all my principles, but I want to talk to you as an older man.
Go ahead, Judge. I'm listening.
What I mean to say, dad blame it, is don't you think you ought to get some older lawyer with more experience to help you out tomorrow?
Are you suggesting I retire, Judge, or just take a back seat?
I'm just suggesting that if you want me to, I'll speak to Steve Douglas.
I'm sorry, Judge, but I'm one of those fellows who don't believe in swapping horses in the middle of the stream.
Then at least change your plea, accept sentence for your guilty client, and I'll guarantee that the state will be lenient with the other.
That's a mighty tempting offer. Mighty tempting. But I'm afraid it won't work.
But, man, you'll send both defendants to the gallows as sure as the moon sets.
Maybe, but just the same, that's the way it's got to be. Good night, Judge.
Order in the court.
Your Honor, the defense would like at this time to cross-examine the last witness for the state, J. Palmer Cass.
J. Palmer Cass, take the stand.
Mr. Cass, yesterday you identified Adam Clay as the killer of Scrub White.
That's right. He did it.
You're sure of that?
Sure, I'm sure.
Well, I just wanted to know. Now, you say you were about 100 yards from the scene of the fight?
Just about.
Are you familiar with the land over there?
Yes, sir.
What's the nature of it?
Well, there's a little clearing and...
Any trees?
A few.
Where are they?
Between the clearing and the fairground.
And you saw through these trees?
No. I was already through the trees when I saw him fighting.
Oh, I see. I suppose the clearing was lit up by light from the barbecue fires?
No, sir.
Then how'd you see so well?
I told you it was moon bright.
Oh, moon bright.
Yes,
If it hadn't been moon bright, you couldn't have seen 100 yards, could you?
No, sir.
But you did see it.
I told you I did.
And then the only reason you're telling us this now is that you feel sorry for one of the defendants.
I don't want to see them both get hung.
Well, I guess you wouldn't lie about a thing like that. Step down. Oh, Mr. Cass, I forgot. There's just one more question I'd like to ask you. You needn't bother to come all the way back to the stand. Cass, what'd you have against Scrub White?
Well, nothing.
And what'd you kill him for?
I don't know what you're talking
Oh, yes, you do. Look at this book. It's Gowdy's Almanac. Go on, look at it. Look at page 12, the night of the murder. See what it says about the moon? That the moon was only in its first quarter that night and set at 10:21, 40 minutes before the killing. So it couldn't have been moon bright, could it?
No.
Order!
You lied, didn't you, Cass? You weren't trying to save these boys' necks, were you? You were trying to save your own, weren't you? Well, come on, weren't you?
No.
Then why'd you lie?
I didn't lie.
You did lie. That's just as plain as the nose on your face. But why? Come on, tell us. What made you tell a lie about that moonlight?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Then I'll tell you what I'm talking about. You lied because you and Scrub White had a fight. But it wasn't about politics. You never mentioned politics. That was your first lie, wasn't it?
It was politics, it was.
No, you were
was.
fighting about something else. Maybe it was money. You owed him money, or he owed you.
No.
Maybe he was getting a little graft here and there, and you wanted to be in on it.
No, sir.
Well, what was it? Come on. It was one of those things, something that made you want to get rid of Scrub.
You're crazy. He was my friend.
Maybe, but just the same, you lied. Now, why? Why did you say you saw what happened when you didn't see it? All right, I'll tell you what happened. You heard a row. You saw a fight starting and you ran over there, and you saw that Scrub was still living. And right there on the ground, you saw the knife that Matt Clay dropped. And you bent down and picked up the knife.
No.
And your body hid what you were doing. And then you stabbed him. You stabbed him in the back and killed him.
No,
And these two boys, Matt and Adam, each knew he didn't do it, and therefore each thought the other did. And their mother, Abigail, she saw the knife in Matt's hand, but she couldn't say so without putting a rope around his neck. But you killed him, and you lied, and your lie tripped you up. Your crude, cold-blooded lie that was going to cover up a crime you'd committed yourself. The lie you can't deny now, can you? Answer me. You did kill him, didn't you? Didn't you?
I tell you, I didn't mean to. I'd been drinking and we had a little fight, but I didn't mean to. Scrub was my friend, I tell you. And
That's enough. You're a witness, Mr. Felder.
Ryder! Take your hands off of me! Let me go! I didn't mean to kill him!
So join me next time when I take a classic old-time radio episode and split it up into 5 easy-to-digest pieces, right here on All Week Theater.